Hi guys, this is a just wanted to walk you through a little bit about MOER, M-O-E-R. So it's more.maricopa.edu. This is our learning management software to get you to the course. So if you've never used MOER, then you're going to want to pay attention to what I have to say here. If you have an existing account, then you probably understand most of what I'm going to show you, but there still is going to be some things about this class that you're going to want to see. So I'll make this quick. So register as a new student or log in with your existing account. And once you've done that, make sure that you use a email that you check regularly and have access to, obviously. Um, so then down at the bottom, it'll say add a new course. You're going to add your course. You're going to use the enrollment key and the course ID that are in the syllabus that I've sent you. Then your class will populate up here. Just click on it, and yours will look something like this when you log in. Up at the top, you've got the office hours link. That's where you can see me from 8 to 9:50 on Tuesday or on Mondays and Wednesdays. Um, and here's the calendar. We'll talk about that in a second. The course content, the online lessons. So if you click on that, brings you to kind of the main page here. Um, the textbook. So there is a textbook for this course. Click on that. Click on active calculus there. And it's laid out so all of the work that you're doing in the course will match the section 1, 2, 3, and 4 here. So if you click on section 1, how do we measure velocity? That's the very first unit that you're doing. And you'll read through this information, do any of the activities that you feel like doing, and then once you've gone through the reading, then you can come back to the main page. And the first thing I would do is I'd click on the stuff that's due on Monday, and it's the orientation video assignment. So walk through this stuff here, and then there's a fairly long pre-calculus review section that you're going to want to do. Hopefully you will get this done before the class actually starts. Then here's the stuff is due on Tuesday, the lesson. Click on the lesson here, and each lesson has some activities. So you're going to want to read through these activities. These are straight out of the textbook. You'll see them there also. And then the solutions are down here below, and some of them are video solutions, some of them are handwritten solutions. You're going to want to pay attention to these. We do these in the live in-person class. We use these as learning tools in the classroom. So I they're very highly recommend that you do them. They're very good for your understanding of the content. So work through all of the lesson. Obviously, there's a bunch of different problems here. There's some reading. And then once you're finished, right, so you do the problem, hit submit, do the problem, hit submit. Another activity, watch the solution to this activity. Try the activity on your own first, and then watch the solution. And once you're finished with all of that, then go on to the homework. And the homework's actually pretty light. Like in this first section, I think there's only 7 homework problems. But don't be in a rush to get through them. Make sure that you really understand, because there's so few of them, make sure you understand the problems quite thoroughly before you move on. So you're going to live and die by this calendar. You absolutely have to make sure that you stay ahead of the calendar. This is the due date, but I would try to get these done ahead of time. Try to work ahead. Notice the midterm and the final. Those are the dates on July 7th and July 30th. These are in person, and if you are out of state, you have to make sure that you have contacted me so that we can set these up for you at a college or a university near you. If you are in state but these dates and times don't work for you, then we need to set it up at the testing center on campus for you, and you could take it at a later time than 8 a.m. on these dates, or you can take it at an earlier date. So let's see. There's also some worksheets down below, and these worksheets are not due in that I'm not collecting them. but they pretty much go in the order that we're doing the course here. So like this section here is on limits, and this first worksheet here is on limits. And it's just got a whole bunch of different problems for understanding limits. And then at the end, it'll have all the solutions. So it's some extra practice that I highly recommend that you do, because when you get to the midterm exam, I create the midterm from these worksheets. I just went through and pulled off a whole bunch of problems and threw them on a document and created the midterm out of that. So if you have done all of these worksheets, you will have basically done the midterm exam before you even take it. So you'll never go, hey, I wonder what's on the midterm. Hey, it's just all this stuff that are on these worksheets. So what else do you need to know? The syllabus is here, right there. And when you click on the gradebook, well, it won't show you this. When you click on the gradebook, it'll show you all the different things that you've done, and it'll have at the bottom of it, it'll show you what your current grade is. Um, you have um, you have essentially unlimited 65,000 late passes. So if if you work on this Tuesday and you can't get this homework done, there will be, and you're now on Wednesday, there will be a little button right here that'll say use late pass, and it'll use one late pass for every day that it was late, but you'll have unlimited late passes. So if you have any other questions, let me know. Remember, these are not due, these worksheets, these are not due and in as in you have to do them and send them to me. But I highly recommend that you read through these and at least try a few of them. At least try a few of these worksheets so that you can get a sense of what's going to be on the midterm. All right? If you have any questions, let me know. I hope this was helpful. If it was more confusing than helpful, just click on the office hours link or shoot me an email, and I'll try to get you unstuck. That's it. Look forward to working with you. Bye-bye.